Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on BallySpring. We've got to continue with our haymaking today. We've got the contract and also our own field which needs baling. I think we've got ours tedded now, but we need to rake them both, I believe. So we'll just repair this and the tractor. Might as well keep on top of the maintenance. There we go, and we'll head down and start the raking. We'll do the contract first, I think, because it's nearer, just about, which is this way, and then we'll head off to our field as well and get that one raked. Just thinking about it, actually, I can use the follow me, can't I, on the baler to follow me directly behind the rake. That would work well. So yeah, I'll just get down to the field and then we'll set up the follow me on the baler. The only issue is the baler won't work on my field, as I've already tried in the previous episode. It'll only work on the contract field, so yeah, we're going to have to use our baler, although we've only got a baler, round baler wrapper, so it might be an idea to potentially buy a square baler today, and then we can use that on our field, and then we won't have to, well, it'll be just a lot quicker basically, and we'll make bigger bales as well than we would with the round baler. But again, probably keep the round baler for silage. But for hay and straw, I think the square balers, quadrant bales or Heston bales are much better. If we do get a quadrant baler like this one, we could also use the auto stacker that's with this contract at the moment. We should be able to use that. It just doesn't let you use some things, it seems. It lets you use the mower, and it lets you use the auto stacker, but it doesn't let you use the baler and the tedder on your own land, apparently. From what I can see. So anyway, that's set up. So we'll go around with the rake, and then the follow me should get that all baled. Hopefully, I'll just make sure it's working before I take this off into a time lapse. I think it works. Yep, I think it's baling. Yep, that's good. So yep, I'll continue with this now on a time lapse. Raking done and baling is almost done. The helper's just finishing off the final little bit there. And we'll cancel that, follow me, and shut the baler down. Get those bales unloaded. So yeah, we can't use this baler anymore unfortunately because it's a contract baler, so we're going to have to part that up and get a different one for our own field. Let's have a look at balers then. No, nothing in the sale for balers. Right, so what can we afford? We've got 106,000. Well, that would be handy, wouldn't it? Something that can swath and bale. That would be interesting. But we can't afford that at the moment. Mind you, we're not too far off being able to afford that. Because in June we can sell the where are we? The field beans. Best prices in June next month. And the other thing we could possibly do, and it didn't seem to go down too badly, is to set that to selling, maybe just temporarily, and we'll sell 30,000 litres of fertiliser there. And I think when we do that, we'll be able to afford the baler, that good baler with the swather on it. So let's do that. I think most people didn't seem too bothered about us doing that. This pickup truck's still here. We'll use this tractor, I think. We'll have to use this tractor because it's the only one powerful enough to run it. So yeah, I think what I'll do then is I'll head down to the shop. Might just tip a load of TMR as well while I'm here. That'll give the fertiliser time to sell it. It'll sell at exactly 8 o'clock, 8 PM. And I think that will give us enough money to be able to afford that baler. What we could also do as well, what we'll need to do, is pick up those hay bales that we've just created and take them to the sell point to finish that contract off. So I could do that as well. And I've done this, so yeah, that's a full load. Take this to the cows. Probably get another load of slurry as well for the fertiliser production. When I just took this. So yeah, I think that's a good plan, and then we'll be able to afford that baler, and we won't have to rake in front. We can do it all in one pass then, which saves a bit of time. Never seen one in real life. I don't know whether they actually exist, but it's certainly an interesting idea having that swather on the front of the baler. Right, so we'll park this back under here. Just do one load for now, because the cows aren't desperate. We've got plenty of jobs to do, so yeah, that's more of a job when we've got nothing else to do. Just get this slurry spreader refilled. Keep your eye on that money at the top right hand side of the screen, because that's about to go up. Yep, this is empty, so yeah, we'll go and refill that. And tip that at the fertiliser production. This takes a bit of time to fill though, so while that's filling, I'll probably start moving the bales and taking them to the sell point. Where is the auto stacker that's from that contract? I think it's at the yard, isn't it? So I think that'll keep filling while I drop it. If I drop that off, that'll keep filling. I'll go and get the auto stacker, which I'm not exactly sure it is, but I think it's down here, possibly. The mowers are here. Oh, is it up there? Oh, I've just driven past it, I can see it. Yeah, it's in the silage pit. So yeah, like I say, I'll go and get that on. We'll get the bales taken to the sell point. By that time, well actually no, keep watching. I'll just keep with you for now. Keep watching the money, it is almost about to go up. Selling that fertiliser any second now. There we go, wow, oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take that off selling. It's certainly nice to have the boost, but we don't want to be making too much money. I know a lot of people said they don't mind, but we'll store that again now. So yeah, we can now afford that baler. But before we buy that, let's get this field of bales moved and taken to the sell point, which I actually know where it is going. Where is it going? Sell everything. Okay, yeah. Right, so I'll do that, and then I'll come back to you and buy the baler. Okay, so most of the contract is done there. Well, actually the contract is finished. I've just brought the last of the bales back. So as the contract is done now, we'll turn that in. But not the other one, just that one. Which one is it? Completed. That one, I think. Yeah. We will collect that. But not that one, because we're going to continue using the auto stacker, is the plan. So I don't want to finish the other contracts until we've finished using this auto stacker. Because like I say, it will let us use that, but it won't let us use the other, like the baler and stuff, it seems. So yeah, we got a few hay bales out of that, but there's plenty more to come because our field is also a hay field, so we're going to have a lot of hay. In fact, actually I should have just, it doesn't matter, but I should have probably just carried on to the other field and put that there and then filled it up fully before I brought it back to the yard, but it doesn't matter. I'll drop that off. Looks like this tractor could do with a repair as well, so I'll just do that. There we go. And obviously the important thing, buying that baler. So there's a couple or a few actually to choose from. They're all the same price. No, they're not. Those two are more expensive. Why is that? What's the difference? As far as I can see, nothing is different apart from the colour. Oh, the weight. Why is it 16 tonnes and that was only 13.9? I don't know. So, is it different working width? Does it say the working width? It might be wider, but I really don't know. Those two are identical. The case in New Holland. Well, they are the same brand, pretty much, just different colours. The Krone is 14.6 and the Class is 13.9, so that's the smallest. That's second, and then those two are the same. Well, we'll have a look at them both. Well, see what. Don't know what the difference is. Twine. Yeah. Silage additive tank. Well, we're not going to be doing silage, so there's no point buying that. And that's just changing decals. So what's this one give you that that one doesn't? Oh, nothing much. Just changes the version. Well, I don't actually know what the difference is really. Is it? It doesn't tell you the width. I wonder if it's the width. I don't know. The weight's obviously higher. I don't really see the point in spending the extra money, even though it's not much more. We'll go with this one, I think. That's actually the cheapest. The Krone is the cheapest. I don't think we'll do the twine or the silage additive, but we'll buy that. It's quite expensive though, but we can afford it. Right, so let's go and pick that up from the shop and go and get our field baled. I'll just show you it here on the back of the tractor. It's starting to go a bit dark now, so I might have to move time on. It's actually quite late. It's amazingly, it's almost 9:30 in the evening, so yeah, it's getting on a bit. We might have to, like I say, move time forward if it gets to that. But I will head down now to the field with this monstrosity of a thing. It's very tall. Interesting to see how that works. Yeah, and we'll get that field well raked up and baled in one pass, which is good. But yeah, we need to get down there, so I'll put it on time lapse now and get that job done. it's a time saver. It's amazing. I really like this mod. It's very good. Just one pass. It's reasonably wide as well, and it's quite quick, doing sort of what was it, 10 or 11 miles an hour, I think, 12 miles an hour going downhill, so or even more, 13. So yeah, it's pretty quick. About 12 miles an hour. So yeah, we've got that done in record time, really quick. Might even consider doing the silage bales like this as well, and buying a wrapper for the square baler and selling the other baler, maybe, I don't know. But certainly for the hay and straw, or certainly for the hay anyway, it's a real time saver. So we'll turn it off, we'll unload the bales there. This can go back to the yard, and we'll get it folded up. Then we'll go and get the auto stacker. We'll collect up these bales and take them back to the yard and stack them ready for use in the TMR mixer. So yeah, that's the plan. Obviously I sped up time as well. It's now the next day, it's June. June's the best month for selling the field beans, so we'll get that done either this episode or the next episode. We should get a bit of money back for those. But yeah, I think as far as what I'm planning on doing today, we'll certainly get those bales picked up and taken back to the yard, and see how we're doing for time from that. So that's all 33 hay bales cleared from that field, and that is the job done. So we don't need the auto stack anymore. It would be nice to keep it, but obviously it's part of the contract, so we have to return it now. So I'll go into the contract menu again, and we will at last return or complete that contract, or collect that contract. There we go, so 14,596 for that. There's one last thing I was going to do today actually. That job did take a bit of time, but we have got a little bit of time left, I think, to go down here. Here we go, eventually. This brake is no longer required, I don't think, because the baler's going to put everything into a swath for me, and the mower for silage puts it into a swath as well, so this is now redundant. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take it down to the shop and we'll get that sold, and then we'll end the video there. So I'll see you down at the shop and we'll get this sold. So here we are, just pulling into the sell point area of the shop. Jump out and get this rake repaired. Well, it is already repaired pretty much, and repainted it, or repainted, and sold. There we go, so 19,400 for that. That's a nice little extra bit of money back. And that will probably do for today's episode. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.